I decided that I wanted to go into further treatment because I always did so well. The most reason I was happy to come back to this area was, number one, I had gotten 7 years clean, but I had met some unbelievable people that were in AA. You know, between my sponsor and his girl, which was my counselor forever, and who I adore dearly, and I still miss dearly. I knew when I came back around here, I was home. So it was like a real relief to get to North Cap. And I said, well, good, maybe I'll go back to North Cottage. That was my first thing. So a couple of the staff there really were pushing me to go back to North Cottage. And then my counselor had known my sponsor that had worked there. And I said, hey, whatever happened to Chris? And she said, and she knew me from before. And she says, well, what do we call him? And I, oh my God, I don't want to call this guy. But they ended up calling him, and I talked to him on the phone, and I heard through the grapevine that he had his own house. So I'm going to myself, I know he didn't buy one, he must be running it. So I finally got a hold of him, and they told me about Gilly's house. And so I said, you know, I think this might be cool, but I knew they didn't take anybody from detox. So I finally got on the phone with Chris, and we kind of talked for a little bit, and a little bit of a crying section there. But I was so happy to see them both. And I really did. I can honestly say I felt like I was home. So Chris says, let me see what I can do. Maybe we'll put you into a program there, an IOP, and we'll let you come from out of there. And so I said, oh, all right. So I had no idea what Wrentham was. I didn't have a clue. And so finally, I think I was there for a month, maybe almost 2 months, and my day came where I was going to be moving on. So I had no idea what I was getting myself involved in. The only thing that I knew is that I didn't drive, and if this place was in the middle of the woods, how am I going to work and all that? And I said, I'm just going to have to deal with it. And so I have. And, I'm working on almost 3 years clean now, which I'm very, very proud of myself. And I give it all to this house. I mean, the people that own it are just ace to me. And it has been since day one. The staff is unbelievable. And the reason I'm saying that, I'm one of them now. So I guess I get to talk good about myself. But I had the honor of getting a job here after about 2 years. And I've been working here ever since. I'm still here. I had plans of taking off. I had done really well the first year and got money in the bank. And I think this is a very, very important thing to end this with, is that I had to stop and think and not be that runner that I always am, because I always take the money and go. And I had the money for a trailer. I had a job up there. I had everything going. And I think, that's when I was offered the job here. And I finally sat back with myself, and it's probably the first time I've ever done this, and said, you are where you belong. And just stay put. So I know the best thing to say about Gilly's house is that, the people are loving, they'll do anything for you. And, you know what I mean? I feel just at home. And like I said, I grace North Cottage, but this place is unbelievable. I mean, it really is. We got 20 guys in this house, and it's all pretty close net. We all get along really well, and it's just a great place to be. It's like a country club without the pool, So that's it for me.